in Taiwan originally.
Okay.
Has like own like personal name. I think he made it like means He, alright. The family name is H-O.
H-O.
Ho.
Pronounced Ho.
Pronounced Ho. Yeah,
Ho.
yeah. Has
Okay.
own name. Yeah. So,
And
yeah.
spent most of his life in Taiwan.
Taiwan, yeah.
Okay.
But now traveling around when traveling to Europe
Yeah.
and China and Asia, like Japan, and
Sure.
China. Now it's spend a fair amount of time in United States, based in Queens, I think. Right?
Uh-huh.
And then he also give lecture to the United Nations ambassadors, the delegation.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was a
Yes.
Very good.
well received. Yeah, so yeah, it's very well known.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
Taoism
totally.
philosophy.
I'm not totally ignorant of the I Ching. I'm familiar with it, which is a big part of this. I mean, it's not his. He's a Tao master. He's a Tao master.
He is Taoist.
Yeah.
He is.
好不好？我开始啊。
哦，
其实我们现在讲这个易经啊，全世界人都不是很懂。
He's saying I Ching is not very easy to understand by most of foreigners in the whole world. Yeah.
在整个世界里面呢，它是文化的祖源。
It is considered to the mainstream Chinese culture.
Yes.
Actually, that would be original from the world culture.
Uh-huh.
Say, American, I think in somewhere also
Yeah.
they adopted I Ching.
No, in you might tell him.
Yeah.
In 19 during the
他说是在
1970s.
1970年，
During the 1970s, and even up here in the Catskills,
他说甚至在这个镇啊，
where during the time of our cultural revolution, it was
他们
different.
在做他们的文化改革，就是在
With the,
1970
you
年，
know,
在
with
这
the
个这个镇。
peace and the long hair and
Ah.
peace and love and music, and some Americans learned a little bit, a small amount about the I Ching.
OK，
Yeah.
就是1970年的时候，他们这个镇在做一些文化方面的改革。他们那时候还像那个嬉皮士，头发长长的。
嬉皮
啊，对对对对。然后他们在那个时候开始接触了易经，就是只是一个 basic 的东西，
对
刚刚
基础的
开始。对
And so it was being used at the time. Someone would study the book. I had the book, the I Ching.
易经好不好？
About that thick a book. Well, thank
就
you.
是从那个时候，他们开始接触易经，有一些小小的翻译过来的那个易经，就是，但是是很粗浅的。
出去。
So I'm sure I understood very little of it.
他说他当然知道会一点点，但只是一点点，很谦虚啦。
That's good enough. That's better than zero.
But I did. When these people would work it, the ones who knew more than the others, they would do it two ways. They would use 3 pennies, and then they would throw the pennies.
啊，他们就是说，他们那些对易经感兴趣的人啊，他们会这样子来，就是学习啊，或者是玩易经，就用3个那个 coin，
铜钱
啊，铜钱，对对
And
对。
then they would go to open the I Ching, the book,
然后把易经翻开来，
and then try to interpret it.
然后再进行翻译，就是
这个叫占卜嘛。
占卜呀，
占卜
呀呀。
But I don't think they knew what they were doing.
占卜应该翻译是那个 superstitious
占卜
啊，占卜
占卜
yeah.
But it was very comforting to everyone.
哦 OK， 他说是，但是他们每个人都非常的喜欢，就是说也感觉蛮舒服的，就是说好像并没有说很那个去接触这一方面的知识。
So we did it. And then there was these sticks.
啊，然后
Yellow sticks.
yellow stick 就是那个
Yeah.
筷子那个。
罐子那个杖，罐子。
And then the sticks would be thrown down.
啊，就是扎那个就
Right,
是
and-
牌一样，是
And there would be a
这是
pattern.
我算命的那个，
都是算命的。
都是算命，都是占卜。Yeah, it's part of yeah. But the master who is going, he's a very he's a philosophical thinking. He can like draw some experience.
Sure.
Yeah, Catskill, yeah, so also upon some philosophical ideas, so you will understand it easily,
Okay.
not just based on the bagua, you know.
Yeah.
So that's the basic level of the I Ching. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm very, very curious.
我开始讲吧。
Okay.
其实这个易经啊，叫帝王之学。
Basically, the I Ching is in ancient time is only for the king and the you know the dynasty or the royal family.
When you say the ancient time, how far back? What time period?
多少年以前呢
Which
大概
which
6600
dynasty?
年前。
？6,000 years ago.
6,000.
6,000 years, 600 years.
And was that not when 6,000 years ago? About when was it the emperor? There was
Emperor Chen.
Chen. And he unified the
Exactly.
country.
The China,
Okay,
yeah,
right.
yeah, Chen
And they
Shi
made the laws and
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
and they named China after him.
Exactly. 那个 Chen dynasty.
Chen Dynasty, and then they said this is China.
他必须要负责国家的安全、
是。
教育，甚至历算，还有医药、医疗保
Because
健。
the king has to be responsible for the country's safety and the education
Right.
and even the healthcare.
Right.
So the I Ching actually not only part of the culture, but also part of the healthcare for human well-being. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
所以他当然要教这些老百姓
Right.
怎么来保持健康。
Therefore, so the king has to educate his citizens to how to keep health, how to live healthy.
How to live healthy,
Yeah.
what to eat.
Yeah, what to eat, what to do, and what to cook or what to, you know.
所以正合这个时代，这个时代里面呢，现在老百姓都不喜欢 chemical。
Yeah, so even back to that time, the folks they don't like to eat the things or with the chemical, maybe it's a chemical in maybe
Yeah. Even back then, they used- okay.
like 5,000-6,000 years ago.
Right.
看
And
欧美先进的国家，他们觉醒了，他们不喜欢再把自己的身体交给这些化学的东西。
你是说5000年前欧美的国家也觉
不
醒？
是，以前是我们中国
但是现在欧美的国家
都觉醒了。
Okay, so now the Western countries, such like America, Europe, or something, they also realize that we also should be aware of the
Well,
food.
we're-
Use I Ching or just like the counterparts, like for the, well-being.
America, we are very slow learners.
It is. 他说美国人非常慢地在接受这个，
一起在接受。
已经，but slowly they accept.
It's hard to get people to accept any new ideas. Well, our education system, I wasn't taught anything about the East. All I was taught, I was born in 1946, the end of World War II. So
他说他是那个第二次大战结束以后，1946年出生的，他并没有接触过东方的文化。
So when I started school as a little boy in 1951, well, I could see the newspaper and it had the Korean War.
他在1951年的时候，他根本就是他了解东方，就是通过那个韩国那个Korean War，就是支援朝鲜战争中国的1951年的时候。
And that they were being backed up by the
communists. Yeah, 他只知道就是北朝鲜就是那时候是受中国大陆。
And that's all we know.
Okay, I'm glad. Okay, stop for a second. Okay, just basically let you know that we call him Master he, but actually pronounced in Taiwan it's a Paul.
Right.
And the mainland a little bit different from Taiwan. So we call that's why one says
It's a dialect, a different dialect.
they're different. Yeah, that's correct. So I Ching is very, I Ching is kind of, we will say I Ching is the base of all kind of Bible, I don't say, or the culture.
Okay.
For Chinese, that's oldest and more functional knowledge, the culture. So I Ching is very broad, including we talk about yin yang, right? We talk about yin yang. They can tell yin, they can tell how to call 天，就是天。那当然是，也就是 universal, and also know the reality, the politics, even tell the fortune based on 八卦. They have 八卦. I don't know how.
八卦，家卦。
家卦
Yeah, so very broad, and also can based on a lot. Even Chinese medical come from I Ching.
Okay.
Yeah, so they can if you know I Ching, you don't even know how to maintain your health, how to cure some problems, and long life. For example, right now the thing you drink, you think it's a tea. There's a tea, right? Chinese all kind of tea. Tea is a plant. It's a kind of herb.
It's an herb,
Same
right?
thing. So that's.
And this is,
I want to show you what exactly we drink.
Okay.
This is from the ground.
We call this an infusion.
That's fresh. Before Mr. Ho came here, I even didn't know what's this. This is just the plants on the ground, on the soil. But after he came, he said it's very, very good, the best tea, healthy for tumors, for stone. So that's how I made. Look, right now I'm making it.
Was this already growing?
Yeah.
It's a native plant.
Yes, but I didn't know. I don't recognize. After Mr. Ho educated me, I learned a lot from Mr. Ho. That's why this week is very special, only for private and people, and we learn from Mr. Ho.
I feel very honored. I'm serious.
Yeah, I know. I never, I know you because I tell Mr. Ho you're very, very interested in Chinese culture. So that's why special. I like to invite you. Unfortunately, in English I translate this herb. So you can Google. It's called dandelion. Dandelion?
This is dandelion tea.
Yeah.
I've heard it. Yes.
这本啊，
Yeah.
Now, do you use the flowers or the leaves? Or
Everything.
both?
The roots.
Everything.
The roots will be the best. I learned.
The roots. The
Yeah,
roots.
you'll be the best.
So the flower, the stem, the leaves, and the roots.
Yeah, this make your body very, like I told Mr. Ho, I have kidney stone. He said, keep drinking this, go doctor check, it disappear.
Wow.
Yeah, many things.
No,
Even-
see, Americans, we like to go to a big hospital, cut, radiate.
Unfortunately, I even have a plant on the table, and I will show you. I never know. I thought that's just the plants.
I've